What's up, everyone? It's your boy. It's Johnny the 5A here today. We are doing the top 20 worst superhero movies. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. Let's get into it. Number 20, we got Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is a bad movie because the symbiote, the Venom parts, do not fit well in the movie because they were forced to be put in there. Someone forced Sam Raimi to put Venom in the movie, and he didn't want Venom in the movie, so he had to force Venom in any spot he could, and the symbiote in any spot he could, which means the second half of the movie that includes Venom ends up feeling very rushed and incomplete. Number 19, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2, from the acting from Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone were good. The main problem with this movie is there's too many storylines going on at once. You got the whole storyline with Harry Osborn and Green Goblin. You got the whole storyline with Electro. Then you got Peter trying to find his parents, and just too much going on at once, and too many villains, too many characters in this movie, and just not enough time to get everything complete and everything feeling satisfactory. So, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is number 19 on this list. Number 18, we have Fantastic Four 2005. The main problem with this movie is tone. It couldn't figure out whether it wanted to be a serious, darker tone movie or it wanted to be a more comedic, lighthearted movie, and it struggles balancing those tones a lot. So that's why it is number 18 on this list. Number 17, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Same reasons I just mentioned for Fantastic Four 2005. It just really has struggled finding its tone, figuring out what it wanted to be, movie-wise, tone-wise. So, yeah, and also the picture of Galactus in the movie and what they wanted Galactus to be, which was just a big planet. Didn't like that either. All right. Number 16, we have The Punisher 2004, man. What can I say about this movie? Very terrible pacing, very boring. Like, it is a very slow movie, especially in the beginning of it. Like, I think it takes like an hour, just hour and 30 just to get to the action, just to get to like where he's doing Punisher shit. So it is a very slow, very boring watch just from that alone. Like that hour and 30, if you can get through that, you are made of something. You are a man of strength, let me tell you. Damn. Because they don't do anything to make that hour and 30 very interesting. It is a pretty boring hour and 30. So, yeah, Punisher is number 16 on this list. Number 15, we have Superman 4, Quest for Peace. Superman 4, Quest for Peace includes this nuclear man. And it is just like, they make it unserious and just make it like really bad. It's like really bad writing, really bad story. And they just don't take it very seriously. So, yeah. Number 15, Superman 4, Quest for Peace. Number 14, Supergirl. Basically, they just said, let's make a girl version of Superman and made a Supergirl movie. That's pretty much all it is. It's just a copy and paste of Superman, but a girl. That's about it. And not as interesting as the Superman movie. Because it just had bad writing, bad villain, and just really no need to... It really just had no need to exist in that format. Like, if they wanted to make Supergirl different and, like, actually take her from the comics and who she was, then, yeah, that would work. But, like, they didn't do that. They just made a girl version of Superman. Number 13, we have Suicide Squad 2016. Suicide Squad 2016 is a bad movie. For one... Joker is barely in that movie when they advertised him a bunch, so false advertising is definitely key there. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of good he probably wasn't in the movie as much as people expected, because probably would have made it worse, but yeah, they definitely did false advertise there. Like, Joker is probably in this movie less time than the Purple Lamborghini music video was, which is probably like, what, 2 minutes? Maybe 1:40? So, yeah. Also, on top of that, just bad story, and just couldn't really figure out what it wanted to do too much story-wise. Like, just a lot of just bad story. Couldn't really piece it together, basically. Number 12, we have Elektra. So, basically, Daredevil with Ben Affleck came out, and they're like, you know what, we had Elektra in this movie, but we need to make an Elektra movie. Everyone wants to see Elektra, the famed vigilante with size. So they're like, all right, we're going to make an Elektra movie. And it was just very strange, very weird, and very bad. Did not enjoy it. Number 11, we have Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider was a bad movie. Mainly because it didn't know what it wanted to do for the whole middle part of the movie. Like, it just kind of fucked around from the beginning to the end. Like, it knew what it wanted to do in the beginning and end, but didn't really know much of what it wanted to do through the middle of the movie. Which is where a lot of it's just them fucking around doing whatever. You know? So, yeah. Just didn't really know what to do with the character, Johnny Blaze, and just didn't really know what they wanted to do for a lot of the movie. Just kind of struggled there. Number 10, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. Really bad movie, really bad sequel, worse than the first one. So yeah. Number 9, we have Steel. That's right, Steel with Shaquille O'Neal. He's a DC vigilante with a big sledgehammer and metal suit. Movie didn't really work. It didn't. I'm going to tell you that right now. Shaquille O'Neal should have stuck to basketball. Acting really wasn't his forte. Just bad acting, bad story, just terrible movie, man. That's 100. Number 8, we have Catwoman. This movie wasn't really a Catwoman movie. I mean, it was kind of, they just did whatever they wanted with the name of Catwoman. They more or less just took the name of Catwoman and just made a whole different story and did whatever they wanted. Because this woman's not even Selena Kyle. Her name was Precious. Yeah, her name was Precious. That's crazy. Then on top of that, they gave her cat powers, which Selena Kyle never had cat powers. Like, she just dressed as a cat and stole things. She didn't have, like, superpowers. But they gave her cat powers and had her resurrected by a bunch of stray cats. It's very weird and kind of weird. Yeah, it's very weird and strange. Bad movie. Yeah. Number 7, we have Green Lantern. A very bad movie with bad CGI and a bad story. Not much else to say. Number 6, we have Underdog. Probably a movie that shouldn't have been made, considering it was literally just a short comic strip in newspapers, and I think just a short comic strip in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really something that had enough material to have a movie be made out of, unless you just start making your own material, which is kind of what they did, and it didn't work out for them too well. So, yeah, this movie's very bad for that reason. Number 5, we have Fantastic Four 2015. Wow, this movie's pacing is very slow. It's boring. And overall, just a bad movie, man. But don't watch it. Number 4, we have Kraven the Hunter. Man, it is crazy to me that Sony said, let's make a Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man. Yeah, that's a real good idea right there. That's like just giving someone pasta noodles and putting no sauce on it. What are you doing at that point? But they tried it anyways, and Kraven the Hunter was just a very bad movie because Kraven the Hunter doesn't work independently. He works dependent on Spider-Man, like most of the Spider-Man characters. They work depending on him. Kraven's character works when it's in a Spider-Man comic, when he is the antagonist, when he is the villain, like Kraven's Last Hunt or something like that. It doesn't work when he is the main character in his own movie. There's just not enough there. And the way he got his powers was completely ridiculous. He got his powers from some magical, like, I don't know, voodoo bottle of potion and a radioactive lion, I guess. That's about all I know right there, okay? That's about the craziest shit. So, yeah, bad movie is what it is. Number 3, we got Madam Web. They said, let's make a superhero movie. Let's make a Marvel movie about a character that most people really don't even know unless you watch, like, the 90s Spider-Man TV show, because that's where she really first appeared. With, like, the animated show, that's when, like, she first appeared character-wise. And literally all it is a character that just gives Spider-Man advice from time to time. Like, she's not nothing crazy. You know what I mean? So I don't know why they decided to make a movie off of her. Because there's really no need. She's a small role in Spider-Man. She's not even like a villain. She's just a very small role in the Spider-Man series in the 90s. So it's like, I don't know why they decided to, hey, let's go and, make a movie about her and just fill the spaces in whenever we can. Didn't work out too well. Number 2, we have Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin. A really bad movie. This movie is just terrible for many reasons. Well, first off, you got Chris O'Donnell, acting like a teenager when he is a grown man that's like 26 and 27 at the time. So it's just very weird seeing this man who's clearly an adult try to act like a 16, 15-year-old, throwing temper tantrums or, thinking he knows it all. And just, overall, like, giving that rebellious teen vibes when he's 27. It's very weird, very awkward, and strange. Then on top of that, you had the ice puns from Arnold Schwarzenegger that were, back and forth at you, Like, what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. George Clooney, just not a good cast for Batman. High freeze on Batman, normal voice, you know what I'm saying? Bane, just being there. Didn't really do much outside of, make a bunch of sound effect noise like, and flex his muscles. Very bad movie there. Number 1, we have none other than the Eternals. That is right, we have the Eternals. The Eternals, what can I say about the Eternals? Very bad movie. Very boring movie. I mean, unlike Batman and Robin, this movie isn't bad to the point where you can laugh and make fun of its cringiness. This movie is just bad and boring. It's just terrible to watch. Terrible to sit through. Like, I'm pretty sure doing 20 people's taxes would be funner than watching the Eternals. And that's the truth. Thank y'all for watching, and peace.